BobRTC is a free web service for calling scammer numbers. It's made by scambaiters for scambaiters and has tons of features which make scambaiting very easy, safe and also fun. The new domain is bobrtc.tel. I'm showing the optimal sign-up procedure. If at any point you are experiencing any trouble or it's not working correctly, please check the troubleshooting section of this video for help. BobRTC uses Discord as authentication method, so you have to log in using your Discord account. If you don't have one, you can create one at discordapp.com/register. Once you have a Discord account, head over to bobrtc.tel and click on the Join Now, Register Using Discord button. Select the region where you are located or choose the closest region, or if you're using a VPN, choose your VPN server's location. Then proceed by clicking Sign in using Discord. You'll be forwarded to the Discord login page where you have to log in, and you'll be asked to authorize BobRTC to access your username, email, etc., which you have to grant by clicking on Authorize. Once you've done that, you will be able to see the phone book of BobRTC with all the scammer numbers. Now click on your username in the top right corner to access the main menu. Here select Preferences to select the settings menu. If you get a pop-up in the browser asking you to allow BobRTC access of the microphone, select Remember Decision and Allow. Check if your microphone is shown there and then scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Enable Recordings if you wish to record all the calls you will make later on. The button will turn blue once you've done it. Don't forget to save all the changes you've made. Now you're ready to use BobRTC and call scammers. You can access the phone book and other options at any time by clicking on your username in the top right corner. The phone book is the first feature of BobRTC. It contains the scammer numbers that are available to call. Each number has some information displayed along with it. The fire symbol shows the last time that this particular number has been called. Then there are the user ratings. The phone symbol means that the scammer answered. The voicemail symbol means that the scammer number leads to a voicemail. The music icon indicates the number will be playing endless hold music. And the bomb means that the number has been disconnected or is not working. From time to time we pin certain call centers to the top as some sort of rate to increase the call volume going to them. These calls will yield more experience points than usually. I'll explain the XP system later on. Using this drop-down menu, you can choose from various scam categories, such as tech support scams, or SSA scams, or 24/7 call centers. Select one and your phone book will be filtered accordingly. To add new numbers to BobRTC, you have to have at least 785 XP, and your account has to be active for an extended period of time to make sure you're trusted. We still check on the added numbers to make sure only confirmed scammer numbers are being added, as this platform is only intended for that purpose. Click on Add Number, then insert the number with the international country code, but without any spaces or special characters. Select the category of the scam. If possible, link to the scammer.info post where you found the number. If you don't have a scammer.info thread link or you found the number somewhere else, please leave it blank. And then finally add some additional information, such as company name or any other information that might be useful or helpful to other scambaiters, such as the error number displayed on the fake pop-up. BobRTC is using a technique called callerID spoofing. It changes the caller ID displayed to the scammers to a random number in order to disguise your identity and also make it impossible for them to block you, because every call made is using a different caller ID. The caller ID is displayed just above the scammer number, in case the scammer asks you to reconfirm them your number. Note that because of the caller ID is spoofed and there is no real number owned by BobRTC, that also means that the scammers cannot call you back. For that, try to give them your TextNow number so that they can call you back on there. On the dial page, you can also see a section with a link to scammer.info. This is meant as cross-link between both platforms, and you can share your findings on scammer.info. Scambaiting is supposed to be also investigative, so it's nice if you do some research about the scammers and try to collect information, and then you can post it there. Once you're in a call, you have 3 buttons available: hang up, mute, and hold. If you are not engaged in a call, you have 2 buttons: the normal call button and the rapid redial button. This one does an automatic redial each time the call gets disconnected for 50 times. BobRTC also has an IVR bypass system. To use it, scroll down to the number pad, check the box Rapid Redial AutoDTMF, scroll back up and click the Rapid Redial button and follow the instructions on the voice menu by hitting the numbers in a row that you need to press in order to navigate through the IVR menu of the scammer. DialParty, or party calls, is a new feature that allows you to call the scammer with up to 6 lines calls simultaneously to maximize your impact, wasting their time. It has 3 options, 2, 4 or 6 lines, and it will call the scammer with the amount of calls you selected and merge these calls together in a conference call. That way you can waste several call center agents' time and you can make them talk to each other. To unlock this feature, you need to collect XP. You unlock the 2 lines DialParty at 2000 XP, the 4 lines DialParty at 3000 XP, and the 6 lines at 5000 XP. Another new feature is the bots. Bots are similar to soundboards, but more interactive. They are audio snippets which will play when the scammer is silent, basically imitating a real person and keeping the scammer on the phone to waste their time. There are various bots to choose from. The most famous one is probably Lenny, an old man who has some hearing problems and is very convincing. To add a bot to the phone call, choose from the list of available bots and then dial star button and the number of the bot you want to add to the conversation. Do this at the beginning of the phone call. If you scroll down on the dial page, you will see the IRC chat. This is meant to be a communication method within BobRTC to talk to other scambaiters if you want to share funny scammer numbers, need assistance, or simply want to chat with other scambaiters. It automatically opens a chat room for each number once you're in the dial page, so you have a chat for the people who are dialing the same number. That way you can also see if other people are targeting the same scammer as you. Number lobby is the general chat everyone is in, but there are also different chat rooms. Click on BobRTC on the left, then click on chat rooms and refresh. Now you'll see a list of chat rooms which are available and how many people are in there. This way you can also see which scammer number is being currently dialed by many other people and also join them. We have set up a Discord bridge with the IRC chat, so you can mention the staff team, for example at NeeP, and I'll get a notification in Discord and see that you've tagged me in case you need assistance with anything. BobRTC uses an XP and token system. Experience points are earned through various methods, most importantly by doing phone calls. For the first minute of a call you earn 0.5 XP, and for each other minute you'll get 0.35. You earn more XP by calling a call center that is being raided. You'll find those in the Phonebook pinned at the top. Another method of earning XP is by linking the correct scammer.info thread on the dial page by pasting the link into the box. Experience points are required to unlock certain features such as the DialParty and maybe other features in the future. 785 XP are also required to be able to submit your own scammer numbers to BobRTC. Tokens are used for making calls to non-toll-free and international numbers such as UK, Germany, France and Australia. You can find the exact rates of how many tokens it costs to call non-toll-free and international numbers in the My Activities section. Call tokens can be earned through calling toll-free numbers. Currently the amount of tokens you can earn is capped at 5000 tokens. For more information about the token system, please watch the video that I'll link in the description. If you followed my instructions earlier and enabled call recordings under Preferences, then you can access and listen to your previous call recordings under Recordings. There you have a list of all your recordings and have several options. You can play back and listen to your recordings, download the full audio, or download only the scammer's audio. This is useful if you don't want to share your own voice or want to apply effects on the scammer's voice before publishing the recording somewhere else. You can also select the visibility of the recording and share it on our secondary website WeDon'tTakeAmex.com, where you can listen to other people's funny or interesting scambaiting calls. You can comment them there as well. we get constantly asked if BobRTC is secure and if scammers can get to know your name or other personal information, and I'd like to answer and explain that in detail. Calls on BobRTC are made on a centralized server, actually two, one for Europe and one for United States. Your browser acts as an input method to the server, and it's using WebRTC technology to transmit the call audio between your browser and the BobRTC servers. Your browser will never make any direct connection with the scammers. That way, the scammers cannot find out your IP address, for example. BobRTC is using callerID spoofing in order to mask the phone number. That way, the scammers only see a randomized telephone number and they cannot trace it back to BobRTC. Your personal identity is also safe. We use Discord as authentication method, and we don't save any personal information apart from your Discord username. Discord may ask you to verify your phone number before you can sign up for BobRTC, or when you want to get verified for adding phone numbers, but that's done on Discord side and we will never see or store the phone number. It's just a measurement to prevent people from creating multiple fake accounts and spamming the system. It is generally advised to use a Discord account which doesn't give out your real name or other personal information. To be totally anonymous, create a new Discord account with a name not connected at all to your real identity. So to conclude, scammers cannot get your personal information through BobRTC unless you tell them these yourself. That's why never give out any personal information such as your Facebook name, phone number or other information on the phone. If you have issues when trying to sign up for BobRTC and you authorize BobRTC with Discord and after that you see the Phonebook shortly and then get kicked back to the authorized screen, that's an indicator for a duplicate username. Try changing your Discord username to something unique, like changing it completely or adding numbers or letters at the end of your name and try again. If you cannot hear the scammers or the scammers cannot hear you, make sure you're using a supported device and browser. Officially supported browsers are Firefox and Chrome. Other browsers may or may not work, like Opera for example seems to have a problem with microphone input. The supported devices are Windows computers and Android phones. Apple iPhones are usually not working, but there's a workaround which I show a bit later. Make sure you disable AdBlocker or NoScript plugins for BobRTC and allow cookies and microphone access when prompted. Check if the microphone is recognized and shown under Preferences. To test if calls are going through, you can dial the rickroll number, which can be found by searching for Rick in the Phonebook. The number always answers and plays music on the call. Here's the workaround for iPhones. Go to the iPhone settings, Safari, and switch on the option Camera and Microphone Access. Attach headphones to your iPhone. Make a call on BobRTC. Each time you dial a number, you will be prompted that BobRTC.tel would like to access the microphone. Click Allow. If everything is working, you should see the connected. The only issue is that the audio output is heard through headphones, but the input is through the iPhone mic and not the inbuilt microphone in the headphones. A general good idea when facing any issue with BobRTC is to clear all cache and cookies of your browser. That often helps to clear out any misconfiguration or random bug. Note that you will be logged out of all the website sessions like Facebook, Amazon, Google, and you have to log in again. Generally, it's not needed to use a VPN with BobRTC, but if you want to use a VPN, only use those which are not blocking WebRTC technology. Examples are NordVPN, Windscribe, or our sponsor TorGuard. Note that it might still cause issues because of reduced internet speed. Are you experiencing lagging or stuttering audio? Might be you've selected the wrong rate center. Go to Preferences, select the rate center location which is the closest to you. Generally, all numbers on BobRTC are confirmed scammer numbers. Although we try to reduce the possibility of a legitimate non-scammer number being added to BobRTC to a minimum, it might still happen. If you are unsure if the number is a scam or have found a non-scammer number, please contact us immediately so that the BobRTC moderators can investigate and remove the number. You can reach us via various methods, tagging any dev like me in the IRC chat by mentioning @NeeP and then sending the BobRTC link to the number. or you can join the TLS scammer.info Discord server, which I link in the description, and go to the channel Report Bad Post and paste it there. Another option is to send an email to bobrtc@protonmail.com. In any case, please try to include as much information as possible why you think this is not a scammer number, to make it easier for us to investigate and to come to a conclusion. BobRTC is a service purely designed to take down telephone scammers and fraudsters. It's not intended to make prank calls to your friends and family and other persons. To stop the misuse of BobRTC in these cases, we have limited the calls to just numbers that are confirmed scammer numbers and are listed in the Phonebook. The DialPad function also won't be implemented in the future. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to ask me in the comment section here. Please explain your issue as detailed as possible and also mention your Discord username so that I can directly check on your user account if there's any issue. You can also join the scammer.info TLS Discord server, where many other experienced scambaiters and BobRTC users are there, and ask them for help. Link to that Discord server in the description. Running BobRTC's website, the domain, the servers, and paying for the phone calls is not free. This is why BobRTC is relying on your donations to keep running. Every donation is helping us to keep the service running, so if you like what BobRTC offers and you have some spare cash to support us, please consider donating us on Subscribestar or using Bitcoin. There's also some benefits to the donators, such as an increased call token limit and some free tokens. You can check out the benefits on the Subscribestar page linked in the description. Thank you for using BobRTC.